So, in 2021, you battled Charron for a title match. Was this a difficult battle for you?
Very much so. Charron is really good. There is uh, God, I can't even, there's maybe a handful of battle rappers, maybe 5, that take battle rap so serious, it's almost like insane. Disaster's one, Charron's one. I'd have to think of the other, maybe Lux. That's why they battle so. And so Charron, like to give you an example, I saw Charron battle, smoke it, cook, battle over. He's still walking around running his rounds. I said, Charron, what are you doing? He said, I just do this after a battle. I run my rounds again. I'm like, bro, immediately when I rap, that shit goes out of my head. But I thought I could, you know, I thought I had an idea of some of the angles he would use, and I was pretty accurate on it. But Sharon's incredible. I mean, he's incredible. So yeah, and I definitely think for King of the Dot, he's a better fit for the champ. But I wasn't ready to give up. You know what I mean? So I think for the company, it looked better, like, oh, Canadian champ, Charron, but I was like, nah, you gotta pry for my cold dead fingers type deal, man. So
He brought up the awkward situation and said he wasn't going to check you for that, but Karma already did. But you got him back in the last round when you spoke about it. How did you feel when he said that?
there's nothing anybody says in a battle that ever makes me, like pissed or whatever. And especially because he's right. Yeah, I did say some dumbass shit. And so who the fuck am I? Just because what I've grown as a person or something, just be like, no, you out there. Like, it was a cool line. It wasn't a bad line. I mean, it wasn't. I've gotten way away from saying tasteless shit, but it's in the eye of the beholder. I didn't think it was the craziest thing I've ever heard. I mean, I battled in Philly and Kaboom opened up with, fuck your dead mom, fuck your dead sister. And I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, my biggest thing in battle rap is just don't touch me. Like, there's no need to touch me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just don't put your hand. If you're like trying to get a bar across or something but I'm not a fan of like pocket checks and fucking shit like that. Like, just say what you're gonna say. There's never gonna be a bar that's gonna stop me from getting paid. You know what I mean? But just don't go out of your way to like show you can do some shit physically on a platform that we're supposed to use lyrics and shit.
We're supposed to be
So
respectful of each other still.
yeah, like
Yeah.
what the fuck is that? Like, so no, I wasn't. I thought Sharon had some really good shit. I mean, I wasn't, but I thought I prepared very well for that battle as far as like defense tactics.
Got you. So that line that you used in the last round when you were talking about his angle about talking about your dad, did you already have that written? That was freestyled right there.
So I added that in, yeah. So I already had the part of because, Sharon had said things before, like in battles that might have been tasteless. And then so he said that, and then I tweaked my material to put it in there because like I said, a lot of the shit that angles he was gonna go with, I had a feeling. I'm like, this is
Wow.
yeah.
So the judges had it as a split decision. Were you surprised by that?
I was. I
Okay.
was. I thought I think me and Sharon was close though. So it,
But the
I
people
don't want
had
to.
you at 58% winning, so you
Yeah,
ultimately
I
retained it.
thought. Yeah, I thought I had. But I can't be too mad at it because he had some good shit. I was. There's other battlers or battles that you may or may not get to that I started to question, but that one I did think I won, and I thought I would have been shocked. I'll put it this way, I'd have been shocked had I lost.
Got
I'll
you.
say that. Yeah.
Okay.